I am a construction worker.
I'm Henry Cavill.
Indeed he is. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween!
Yay! Not as cool as we looked last year, but our costumes were delayed.
And also, I'm glad to not go with a mask this year because that was really hard to work around as far as vocals go. Yours not so bad.
That's true.
Mine was...
You're
That
covered.
was not good, yeah.
You were smothered and covered like your Waffle House hash browns.
And it wasn't good.
No.
So,
But for now, my name is Bob.
the builder?
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
Wasn't thinking of that, honestly, but it works.
Oh, it does. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
This episode drops on Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
This
Spooky,
is
scary
Halloween.
skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. That's... Is that the lyrics?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Yeah.
That's okay. Besides the fact that it's the Halloween time, what you got going on, man? Any
Nothing
new
too
shit?
crazy, man. Nothing too crazy at all.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really hitting me because for the next couple months, there is not going to be a single 24-hour period where I'm not going to be working in some way. You know, because, I mean, Tuesday is going to be my only off day, technically.
Uh-huh.
But even so, I'll be
Right.
working part-time at the Huddle House
Yeah.
from
yeah.
10 to 6 in the morning. So that's still technically Tuesday. So I don't have all of Tuesday off.
Yeah, so you got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And they're putting me back on the 4-day shifts with the trucking company.
Right.
So money,
Money.
but barely any time with the boy.
Yeah.
Barely any time with the family.
Yeah.
Barely any time for myself.
Yeah.
It's okay though, money.
Yeah, that's how I feel lately. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this mustache going. One, because it's itchy, and two, it's just the most absurd thing.
You're Henry Cavill.
Yeah, you're right. Well, he shaved it off eventually, and I think we'll just CGI it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
That's CGI.
That's CGI.
State of the
there.
art.
State of the art CGI. You're welcome.
Yep.
I worked real hard on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Proud of you, bud.
Thanks, man. A lot of time, a lot of dedication.
Are you going to be able to hold that finger up the whole time?
Hollywood, if you're looking for somebody to run your CGI shit, you just give your boy a call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can't do that the whole time. But I really can't do this mustache the whole time either because it is tickling the fuck out of my nostril. But I'm going to keep it going for now.
So you're going to shave?
Yeah, I'm going to shave. See,
That was magic.
magic.
Wow.
That was my invisible clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Black mustache, red beard. Well, nobody likes a unibrow.
All right, I'm done goofing off. It's time to get down to business.
We got business to
No.
take care of?
No, not at all. There was something that I was gonna say, but the tickling of the mustache, and that's part of the reason I also had to get rid of it because that was distracting me way too much.
You wanted me to remind you of something, some advice that your dad gave you.
Oh,
You kind of left it out last week.
yeah. Okay, so I don't have any way to segue into this, but last week we were talking a lot about being young and how terrible we were with girls, like around the elementary school era and things like that. And I forget what triggered this memory, but I was at work the other day and something happened. Anyways, so I'm really young and I'm getting advice from my dad on how I should approach women. I was getting to an age, this is probably like first, second grade. I was getting to an age where like I want a girlfriend, It's like, yeah, obviously too young for a girlfriend, but like, I was fully convinced. Like, even in kindergarten, me and my friend had the same girlfriend, so it was weird.
You were swapping that hoe.
Yeah, we was poly in kindergarten, didn't even know it. But anyways, so it's around first or second grade, and we're at recess, going out on the playground. Huh?
I'm done with it too.
Yeah, it's too. Those things are too itchy, man. I need some Hollywood state-of-the-art mustache that is not as itchy.
I look more like a Bob now, anyway.
Yeah, now you look like a Bob.
Continue.
Okay, so I'm getting to the point where I'm, wanting to approach girls. We're at the playground, things like that. Dad, how do I get girls' attention? What do girls like in a guy?
Well, son.
So I know now what he was trying to say, but I have always been a more literal person at face value. If you say something, it's like, okay, that's what you mean, And he tells me women like a man who sweats. I was like, okay, cool. Now, obviously, he meant women like a hardworking man, women like somebody who's going to go out there, not afraid to get their hands dirty, make that money, take care of the family, things like that.
But you went out there and you sweated your ass off.
I sweat my ass off, and then I ran straight up to this one girl. Couldn't even tell you which one it was, what her name was, nothing, but I ran right up to her and said, "Look at how much I'm sweating."
It's not the same one where you fake gagged at, was it? Okay.
No, that was a few years later, and somehow I still thought that maneuver was going to be solid, but
damn.
Yeah, that popped into my head, and I was like, fuck, that's an embarrassing moment I could have brought up, and I was like, I'm still going to. People need to know about this. Everybody's got awkward eras, and I definitely went through trials with what works to pick up ladies.
I just had the hardest time believing that you ever had a time like that.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of why I want to share it, because you're not the only person that's ever said that to me. And it's like, yeah, I don't know if everybody has those kind of problems, but like, I am not like the smoothest guy in the world.
To the ones that don't, screw you.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Some people have it easy in life, but maybe they've got it hard elsewhere. Who knows? Maybe
hard elsewhere,
or maybe it's not. Fuck.
Oh, hard.
But yeah, stupid. And then, like your hat.
Yeah.
And then, there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. That was the only thing that I told you to remind me of. So, but yeah, it just popped in my head, and I was like, I cannot believe that I took his advice so literal.
Very sweaty boy.
Because all he meant was to be a hard worker, and I was like,
is there a time that you went to him and tried to clarify? It's like, Dad, this isn't working.
Nope. She was repulsed, as one would be if a sweaty child ran up to them. And I was just like, well, guess he was wrong. And I just took it as that. That was it. It's like, maybe it doesn't work for everybody. Maybe not everybody likes sweat. Who knows?
Oh, Dad, you're old school. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Dad. Maybe the sweat worked back in your day, but today, they only like you if you got a ring pop. So
you should have volunteered to just carry all the chairs.
I was that guy. Yeah, I did that.
And it made you very sweaty?
No, I didn't sweat so much, but I would try to fit as many folding chairs under each arm as I could.
That gets them.
To really show off how strong I am.
You're a hard-working man.
Really need you to...
hard-working man.
Real hard worker. Not even so much about the hard working. I just want them to see I'm so strong, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously this is an attractive trait to everyone. But...
Yeah, strong and independent.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was something that popped in my head, and I just felt the need to share it. So now I have. I'm glad that you all know this now. Yeah.
Speaking of strong and independent, I was tempted to take one of Michaela's bras, stick it under here, and go as a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you didn't.
I am too.
Yeah.
I just thought y'all would like to know that.
Yeah. Just him having the thought, he's canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or am I?
Yeah.
Maybe some people would support me. Stunning and brave.
Their culture is not your costume.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
I apologize for my outburst. I'm having a panic attack right now.
Stupid.
What are your kids going as this year?
My kids are, well...
Don't say they're too old.
Complicated. No, not... So, like, obviously, like, they don't want to trick or treat, right? Like, they're past that. Because we can just purchase candy and they're old enough to have that realization. They don't want to go door to door. And there's not a lot of places, like, not a lot of neighborhoods that offer it still, you know. People aren't really doing that these days.
Oh,
they just leave it up to the trunker. Oh, well, there's some neighborhoods.
Some subdivisions,
There's
they be doing it. Yep.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
But they're rare, you know what I mean? You got to find them and you got to drive to them.
Mainly the ones with money.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, it's cool because, like, just being able to see, like, their yards and stuff like that, just that alone is dope. You know, that's a good time. But, yeah, no, I don't know. They do like to still go as something or be something, like, on the day of Halloween. They do have that enjoyment. Kason's is pretty straightforward, but complicated for one reason. So he wanted to be the vampire from Sinners.
Which one?
Like the head vampire. Old Red Eyes.
Old Red Eyes.
I don't know if anybody calls him that. I just call him that. But
the Irishman.
Yeah, he's the Irish dude. Yeah, for whatever reason, as soon as Kason saw that movie, like, he just was enamored with the Irish dude. Mm-hmm. And I thought for sure it would have been like Smoke or Stack, but nope. It's the Irish dude. So he wants to be the Irishman. So, I mean, pretty easy as far as costumes go. You know, white button-up, some slacks, probably, maybe some suspenders or something, some blood, you know. But there's one little problem. It's hard to do a vampire costume if you can't do vampire teeth. Because he's got braces. Yeah. So, right. So there's really, like, I was working with him last night trying to figure out how we can do teeth. Like, I mean, we had gone to Spirit Halloween. I got, like, 2 different sets, like, 2 different ways that you would put the teeth in, like, different types of teeth. None of those are going to work.
You ever try Googling, seeing, like, maybe vampire teeth for braces?
Yep.
Did that?
Yep. So there's nobody that really markets towards people with braces, which I understand, because a lot of the things that you get to, like, put on your teeth that, like, blend in with your actual teeth, you have to mix it together, put it on your tooth, let it sit for a certain amount of time. When you go to take that thing out, it almost feels like you're going to pull your tooth out of your mouth. Like, it hardens hard and then you let that sit for like 24 hours, and then they just clip in and out of your teeth. But like, it feels like you're going to pull your tooth out. So if you've got braces on, I would imagine you might rip the cement off your tooth or something. Like, it's just a fear that I would have, or it's just not going to come off. I don't know. But, you know, these could all be fears that are a little ridiculous. I have no idea, but that's just like what goes through my head, because why else would we have not tried to get in on this market? It's probably a small market because you have to both be somebody with braces and want vampire teeth. So I did come across this video, but it is specifically wax for braces. Can you buy that at the store? I don't know either, but that just crossed my mind right now. Because I'm used to him getting that like from the dentist and stuff like that, but I would imagine you could just purchase this at the store.
Maybe.
But
I'm sure Walmart might have it, if anything.
Right. So,
but do we want to support Walmart?
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. What are they doing? Are they doing something wrong?
Yeah, they have Wall in their name.
Bitches.
How dare they?
Yeah, no, I totally get like not supporting big corporations and things like that, but I'm sorry, like they get me on convenience. It is what it is. I'm gonna buy my groceries. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'll support other small businesses, but not when it comes to my groceries, unfortunately. It's just easier. And it's just what it is.
And it has everything you need in one place.
Yeah, well, that too. And that's not even like a big deal to me, because like I could find like clothing elsewhere and like, you know, shit for your car elsewhere, whatever. Like all those things.
Don't you dare disagree with me.
Well, no, like it's just the fact that it's like, yeah, it has everything in one place, but that's not my reason for going to Walmart. It's because they have all the groceries I need in one place.
Yeah, but what does that one?
Because I'll be damned if I drive like 3 or 4 places to get like everything that I need. Like, no, dude, I'm just not doing it.
But what does that one dude say? Why shop at 5 stores when you can just shop at 1?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I definitely get, you know, not supporting Walmart, or it doesn't even have to be Walmart, really. Like, I could go to Publix. I could go to Kroger. I could go to Ingles. None of those matter.
Those are big corporations, too.
Yeah. I'm just like small grocery stores. They're just non-existent.
Where are they?
Right. It's not happening.
Go to a farm.
Yeah, like a Whole Foods place would probably be the next biggest thing, but like they're also a corporation. So like, what the fuck do you do? I don't know. Comment down below. Tell me how I should get my groceries in a more acceptable manner.
They won't.
They won't. Because nobody gives a fuck about that. But anyways, so now that we're back on track, yeah, so I did come across a video. It was a very cringy video. But hey, she had the details of how to make this happen. So she's teaching how to use braces, wax for your braces, to push up onto your teeth and like shape it out into vampire fangs. And like, you would probably have to readjust a couple of times throughout the day or whatever, or make a new set. Like, it's not going to last you like the other ones will. But as far as like a look goes, it works.
Nice.
And so maybe I can pick that up at the store. So there we go. Now I can figure out the last little bit for his. I'll run by there as soon as we're done here. But then Melita, man, she's the complicated one in my opinion. So I feel like she always wants to be something really obscure. And I commend her for that, because it's you know, being different. Like Cason's is pretty obscure. Like, one, you had to see Sinners to know what we're talking about, which most people did, but like it's not like it's the guy that you see for a little bit in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, he's not.
He stole the show with that song.
He stole the show.
Yeah.
But like, the whole movie didn't revolve around him. You know what I mean? He's a main character, but like not a main character, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like his is kind of obscure, but Melita's favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
She wants to be another one of those little characters.
She usually likes to be Beryl.
Beryl.
Yeah. You know which one that is?
This is one of the ones that say, kidnap that Santa Claus.
Yeah, it is one of those. Do you know which one?
Not off the top of my
See,
head.
and that's the obscurity of it, because nobody knows these kids' names, but she sure does. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even tell you. I know there's Lock, Shock, and I know there's Beryl.
There's Lock and Shock.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Lock and Stock.
I think it's Shock.
Shock.
I think. Fuck. Now I don't know, but
I don't either.
Either way,
I'm not the biggest
I couldn't
fan.
tell you which of the two was the other two.
Mm-hmm.
I only know Beryl because she did Beryl for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And so Beryl is the little skeleton one. So she wanted to be him. First year that she did it, we had to just paint her face because there wasn't any real options out there for Beryl. Then randomly last year, Spirit Halloween put out masks for all of the kids of Nightmare Before Christmas. So you had each one of them, the witch, the devil, and the skull. Mm-hmm. So there we go. She had a mask. So she did it again. More official that time, it felt like, for her. But then this year, she chose another character
From Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's probably the most difficult one to pull off. I have yet to really grasp how we're going to do it. But that she just randomly, for the longest time, like, I think if we had more time to figure it out, it would be no problem. We could get everything together, get creative. But I mean, you're letting us know 1 week in advance, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn.
And now you got less than a week to go.
And this is definitely a character that they don't sell, like, specific things for. Mm-hmm. Like, we got lucky with Beryl, because that's more of a random thing. They just happen to gain more popularity with people. You know who she wants to be? I'm going to let you take a guess. Think through the characters.
Like I said, I'm not the biggest on Nightmare Before
Doesn't-
Christmas. I've
doesn't have
probably
to be
only
names.
seen it once or twice.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Is it the ghost dog?
No, I did say that she should do that, though.
Yeah. What's the ghost dog's name again?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't have to know names.
I know it's not Sally. That's too basic.
Too basic, right?
Is it the mayor?
It is the mayor.
It's the mayor.
It's the mayor.
Bro.
Now think about the way the mayor looks. How? How do you do it? I don't know. So I was researching stuff for Kason's, so I began researching stuff for Melita's. And the way that some people, because there are other people out there who decided to be the mayor, the way that they have chosen to go about it is a lampshade for his head. So if you think about it, like, he's got this really boxy triangular head, and he's got like his normal face, and then it spins, and he's got the crazed face, and then it spins again, and it's normal again, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, people are doing lampshade. It fits like the shape, and you've got a way to spin your face around. It's like, okay, this is probably the most creative way that you could pull this off. Nobody makes a mask for this.
Yeah.
At all.
It's probably going to be a big-ass lampshade you're looking for.
I'm going to have to find a big-ass lampshade. The other way is what Shauna said, and it's painting each side of the face, half and half on her face, which is a good way to go about it as well. So I don't know which way we're going to have time to tackle, but because if we do lampshade, I've got to find a big-ass top hat too. And I don't know, man, I don't know.
You got a lot of things to find.
It's just so obscure. I wish that I had more
like
time for this.
She would not be satisfied just painting both sides of the face.
Maybe not. I don't know. That was their initial plan. I haven't even thrown this lampshade plan at her. So she might be okay with it. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to have the chance to dress up. But Shauna and I are going to be Simon and Jeanette from Alvin and the Chipmunks. So for that, I've got to find like a blue hoodie or something. Not this, like a plain one. Although this does have an S.
You need glasses too.
But I don't think that the other ones, I think only Alvin does the letter on his thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to find like some round. I'm also convinced that I need to find like ears. You know what I mean? Like mouse ear type deals or something.
Maybe some little buck teeth.
Something. Just to solidify the fact that like I'm obviously something.
Yeah.
Because I can't just be a dude like with a painted nose walking around in a blue hoodie. You know what I mean? So.
Well, why don't y'all go with those two though?
I think Shauna was just trying to go through a bunch of people that she felt she could do and then I could match. She also considered Velma and Shaggy, which I was also fine with. I think it came down to more of what she already had and could work with. And then I will just figure out my side of things.
Weird.
Yeah. But what all do you guys have going on for Halloween?
I am working.
You'll be driving?
Yep. I'll be driving. Sebastian wants to be. I bet you'll never guess who he wants to be.
He's got a few costumes.
It's the same as the one he had last year.
Spooderman?
Spooderman.
Spooderman.
He wants to be Spooderman again.
Yeah, my buddy Travis's son did that this year too. He's like 2, 3. Damn, how old is Finn? I want to say he's younger than Sebastian, but still similar in age. But he's younger than Sebastian for sure.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man was definitely his go-to this year too. Seemed like it was big. They did the trunk or treat thing that was here in Jackson this weekend.
Yeah.
Apparently it was like super packed out, and he went to it after work and said that it was kind of absurd, but like there were tons of Spider-Mans everywhere. But
It's crazy.
yeah, go ahead. So he's going to be Spider-Man, of course.
Going
Absolutely.
to her aunt's neighborhood
Okay.
in the country club at Eagles Landing.
Nice.
Yeah. You
Rack
know,
up them candy bars.
yeah, they be giving them good candy bars out there.
Out there.
I went with them one year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the houses were all decked out.
That is the cool thing. Like for me, that's the cooler part of it is that like all of the houses that do participate in giving away candy, whether it's the big candy bars or just giving candy in general, they're usually all decorating their houses up to the nine too, which is cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. Me and Michaela tried convincing him to be something else. Like, you gotta be something different every year. I want to be Spider-Man. Yeah. He loves that Spider-Man. He's got a Superman suit. He's got a Hulk suit. He's got a Batman
he's
suit.
got some suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man.
Got to be Spider-Man.
Loves that Spider-Man.
Might have to find a way to brainwash him with a little more Superman.
No.
Here you go. Go watch this.
It's Marvel in my house, sir.
Yeah.
I do want to watch that Superman, though. It just came on HBO Max.
The new one? Yeah.
Did you get a chance to watch it?
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie came out in July, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it last week.
How'd you like it?
I liked it a lot. I wish I could have seen it in theaters. It was really good.
Yeah, I heard it was great in theaters.
Yeah. Shauna said that she likes this Superman more than any of the others. Particularly because he's a little sassy. He gets a little attitude sometimes, and she liked that more than like the stoic. She said, I love Henry Cavill, but he's just like a very, aura presence kind of vibe. And this guy's kind of funny.
As have been most other Supermans.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like Brandon Routh probably came the closest to being similar to this vibe, but
nobody liked that one.
David really, I liked that one personally, but nobody else liked that one. So
yeah,
it's probably just a Superman bias for me. I think like if you go back and watch it, like it's a good movie. And I think there is a subset of people who are starting to realize this. Like, I think when it came out, it was the first Superman movie since Christopher Reeve.
Mm.
You got a lot stacked up against you. Christopher Reeve was the only Superman people accepted for the longest time. Mm. So when you're the first Superman right out the gate, and the studio decides that your storyline is going to be a continuation of Christopher Reeve's storyline, you got everything stacked against you.
It's not going to work.
No.
It's kind of like what Andrew Garfield went through for a while after Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Which to me is crazy.
It wasn't until No Way Home that people started actually appreciating.
Yep. And I think that's what happened here, is that there's a whole side of people who saw Zack Snyder's Superman as being like too dark. Mm-hmm. And then getting a chance to see on the CW, they had like a crossover episode with like a multi-dimensional thing. So like Tom Welling made an appearance with Erica to be like Lois and Clark again. So there was like little snippets that happened a few years back of just like different universes, right? And they brought back Brandon Routh's Superman Returns universe because he was playing, what's his name? The Atom or whatever over on Legion of Tomorrow or whatever the fuck that show was called.
Don't recall.
It was pretty good, but
I think they made a reference to that crossover event when we were watching Black Lightning. I guess
yes.
Black Lightning jumped
he
in
crossed
there.
over. Yeah, because all of those universes were supposed to be connected.
Yeah.
And the way that they would throw it out each week is every one of their series would have their episode of the crossover, and you would have to watch all of them to know what's happening in all of them. And there was one episode where they were going through and trying to figure out who the Paragon or something was, and they knew that it had to be a Superman, whichever Superman that would be. And so they're going through, they go and they talk to Tom Welling, and his hero played out the fact that like he gave up his powers. I don't know. That was a whole weird storyline. I don't agree with that. He would have never gave up his powers, but then they crossed over into Brandon Routh's Superman Returns world, and he had the full, I'm going to pull it up for you so that you can see.
Okay. Full get up.
Solid.
Yeah.
I was so fucking excited to see him bring on this Kingdom Come universe, because the Kingdom Come Superman in general is like a very specific story arc where he gets the very familiar Superman S from this new movie, which is interesting, but he's like much older, sides of his hair have grayed, you know. Everybody in this universe is like old as fuck. I think Batman's having to run around in like full armor just to keep himself alive and shit, you know. All kinds of stuff was going on in that story arc, but it was just cool to see him come back. And I think when people saw him and his presence as it, they were like, man,
was Lex anywhere in the storyline?
I wish that they could have got Michael Rosenbaum back.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Just to pop back in. But no, he wouldn't do it. They had an interesting connection. Back in the Christopher Reeves movies, there was it the third or the fourth? I think it was the Quest for Peace. I think the fourth one.
The Quest for Peace?
So Lex Luthor has a nephew who's just this punk-ass 80s kid, played by none other than John Cryer.
Who's that?
You remember Ducky from, what was it, Pretty in Pink? You remember the other brother in 2.5 Men that isn't Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's been in a few things, but anyways, he played Lex Luthor's nephew. in, I believe, Supergirl, they brought him in to be Lex Luthor. And so he's steadily trying to figure out who this Paragon is that can stop everything from happening so that he can kill him. And so he's the one that stops off and has a conversation. And they do have this funny back and forth where Clark is like, can I help you? And he's like, oh, Lex. And he's like, no, you're not. Basically.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, it was a cool little crossover. But anyways, so yeah, the movie was good. And yeah, Shauna ended up liking it. You know, I'll probably go back and watch it a few more times.
I still need to.
I'm
looking forward to when they drop Fantastic Four on November 5th.
Oh, is that coming soon? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll probably sit down and watch that one. It doesn't feel like I need to catch up on anything to like see that one because it's set so far back in the past. So I'll probably give it a watch.
Yeah. Well, supposedly they come to. I don't know. I tried to avoid spoilers as much as I could.
Oh, that they like come to the future or something. Mm-hmm. I did see some kind of spoiler that there was a Fantastic Four ship that just like all of a sudden appeared in today's time or whatever.
Yeah, that was at the end of
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And which I still haven't seen.
Very good.
Yeah, but I do know that that little tidbit because people were talking about how is it Fantastic Four from this movie? Ship looks different, looks more like the other Fantastic Four from like back in like fucking 2002 or whenever it was. So I don't know, but I haven't seen many spoilers for Fantastic Four, thankfully.
Yeah, the only one I've really seen is the end credits where RDJ reveals himself to be Doctor Doom. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that little bit of spoiler. And
I hadn't. I mean, I knew that he is.
Yeah. So,
but so you see Doctor Doom?
Mm-hmm. He like takes off the mask, and at the end of the movie, when he's talking to Franklin Richards, like Reed and Sue's little boy. And then the other one I saw was just Galactus stretching Mr. Fantastic out all over.
I did see that, yeah, but I saw that in some previews too. So that, but yeah, other than that, I haven't seen anything. But yeah, I might have to watch it just for that snippet because I've been waiting to see how his Doctor Doom will look, but I don't keep up with a lot of Marvel stuff, so I don't get those kind of spoilers. I just realized this is probably making noise into the microphone, so I'm gonna stop that.
You've been petting that pretty much the whole time. That's sure.
Yeah, I've been playing with this part, but then I just realized doing this is probably making some noise, so I'm gonna stop that.
Ding ding.
Yeah, I'm just dinging bells in people's ears right now, and I feel bad.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure they forgive you.
I can only hope.
I am still a construction worker.
I'm still Superman, sort of.
Yes.
I do like this hoodie, though, because it's, like, embossed. Like, all the parts of the S are puffed out on the hoodie.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. They had a Venom one, too. I was thinking about going back to get eventually if they still have it. But yeah, they're at Walmart right now. So another shout out to Walmart for doing cool stuff.
So how many skins of the Fort Nightmares have you gotten so far?
Oh, good Lord. So obviously I'm doing my best. I think subconsciously this is the reason that I haven't really been playing the game as much over the last couple of months. Like, one, we've just had obviously a million things going on.
And they'd be sucking the money out of you.
But yeah, just being on there, like, I feel the urge to spend the money. And like, Shauna more so feels the urge to play the game. And I want to play the game, but if I'm on the game, I see things and I want to spend money. And I'm just, I'm really bad about it.
That addictive personality kicks in.
It does. It's rough, dude. So I'm like, okay, you know, if something cool is going on, I'm going to tune in, and like I'll still get my battle pass. I'll still play some, but probably not as often. Like it used to be like every single night we're on for a couple of hours, we're playing, you know. And I do want to get back to that because like we were having a lot of fun doing it, but it just makes me want to spend so much money. But I think now that Fortnitemares is kind of winding down, like I can get back on there comfortably because every single fucking time that I log in, something new and fucking cool has come on there. And I know that things will come that Shauna will want, and I would rather spend the money on just her getting the things that she wants versus us both buying things that we want. And now it's just like a fuck ton of money is going everywhere. So
I ended up just getting one thing for me and one for Sebastian.
What'd you guys get?
I got Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Sebastian got Huggy Wuggy.
Of course.
He loved it.
Yeah.
I surprised
Huggy
him.
Wuggy is, yeah. That's, I mean.
He loves Poppy Playtime.
Yeah.
Like he wants to play every single one. He watches the streams. He's a big fan of the Poppy Playtime.
Yeah. I've heard. I mean, it definitely doesn't look like something that should be a kid's thing, but you know, it's cool.
Yeah, it's more tame than most of the horror games that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not as crazy. Does it have kind of like a FNAF quality? They just look scarier, or
FNAF?
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, they kind of just look scarier. It's the jump scares that really.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
And there's some like side content that's kind of questionable, but nothing that he could really understand right now.
Yeah, nothing that's too wild. Yeah, I get that. No, that's cool. Yeah, I think Shauna got Doja Cat.
Nice.
I know in recent months there's been like hate about Doja Cat and like whatever, man. Like I don't know what all's going on with her. A lot of people are like,
she's just not a fan of her fans. That's the biggest thing, and it bothers people. And
I think that bothers people, yeah. And I don't know, like the thing that Shauna wanted the most is they put out this cute Doja Cat skin that you can like give her multiple hairstyles.
Yeah. And
one of them is like this kind of choppy mullet hairstyle. And I was like, I get it. Cool. They also put out like the all red. You probably saw the thorn lady, whatever version of her.
Yeah.
That one's cool looking. Shauna doesn't play that one as much, but it came in the pack. So, I'm trying to think what else. Ghostface. We had to get Ghostface. So we both have Ghostface now. I got Art.
You got Art too.
I had to.
Yeah. You follow her around with that little horn.
Yeah. It's funny. Somebody put it, and I had never put this together. So I am one of the few people that has like kept up with tidbits of Terrifier, but I've never watched Terrifier until like a week or two ago. I saw the first one. Seriously.
Yep. I still haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah, and Kaysen loves all of them, and I was like, man, I got to watch these at some point. I just never got around to it. And I think the last time that I tried like was last year around Halloween, and they were all locked, like you'd had to pay to watch. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not paying to watch these. Like, I'll sit down and watch them at some point, and I just don't have the time on my hands to go like find it for free and sit down and watch it. I just don't have the like, oh, I want to so bad, you know?
Yeah. What'd you think about the first one? Pretty brutal, right?
First one was good, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was wild. I know it gets wilder because I've heard of some stuff, but the first one was just offered for like free. So one of our, you have a Vizio. I don't know if your OS is the same as ours, but like you have all these subsections with apps that you can choose from and stuff.
Yeah. And
like down a couple of rows, it just said Terrifier. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just go click on it. And it was like free to watch. And I was like, okay, sick. And then it turns out like on one of the streaming services that I have, all of them are on there. So yeah, at some point I'm going to watch all of them. But I think it was last week or the week before, Shauna nor myself have ever watched it. So we sat down. I watched it while she was still asleep, and then we restarted it because I wanted to show her the beginning part of him just being like just a silly little guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody put it out there on the internet the other day that he's like the Deadpool of the horror universe. And I was like, you know what? Kind of makes sense in the way that he acts and how he's just like nothing is fucking serious and he's just going to goof around.
Yeah.
And then he's going to murder some people and then he's going to goof around a little bit more. Him riding around on that tricycle fucking took me out, dude. And then when he was running around, I don't know how graphic I can get, but when he took the one lady out and then he just like cut everything off, put it on himself.
Talk about the saw.
Not the saw. After that, when he took off everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then he threw it on himself and he was just like running around. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like psychotic.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then when he was in the pizza parlor and he had like wrote on the walls, I was like, and I didn't catch it on the first go around. How like he's like miming in the window to them and his hands are brown as fuck.
Oh. Yeah.
I was like, damn, he really just like shit everywhere and just wrote all over the walls with his own shit. Mm-hmm. Like that man is psychotic. But no, big twist there at the end though. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that she would end up being the one that we initially saw. So that was crazy. But now
she plays a bigger part in the second one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Well,
sort of.
Not as big of a part, but like it's another twist.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got to watch the second one sometime soon. But I definitely enjoyed the first one. It was good, and that inspired me to buy it. Like a few days, like maybe 4 or 5 days after I watched that, they came out with the skin, and I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. I want to run around Fortnite and be the Scoofy guy. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I like that you can just run around with a saw and then it's pretty good.
Pretty cool.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I haven't really done anything with the Scooby-Doo section, which I do need to get on at some point soon because I do want some of the Scooby-Doo shit just because it's Scooby-Doo. It's so classic. But I don't know how much of it I want, really. Like, I don't know that I actually want a skin. Yeah. Maybe I want Shaggy. I've been bouncing back and forth on it.
Shaggy's taking everybody out.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
They claim him to be the most powerful person in all of animated universe.
Zoinks.
Yeah. But, yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything crazy. I didn't get, like, they dropped Jason. I didn't get that. I thought about it.
I'm sure he'll be back.
But he'll be back. Yeah. Friday the 13th will roll around every year now, and they'll just drop him around that time, guaranteed. I think we've got one coming up in February, so whatever.
Yeah, like they always drop Michael Myers, so
yeah,
I'm sure
they bring Michael Myers out just randomly.
Yeah, but not Kratos.
No, unfortunately, not Kratos. That's okay.
Is it?
No, it's not. I'm just trying to make it okay.
Yeah.
But no, completely unsuccessful in that. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else cool going on with Fort Nightmares, but I don't think so. No, it's all been fun though. You know, they're dropping Simpsons.
Oh yeah,
yep.
I hear there's a South Park collaboration coming soon.
I did hear about that too. I don't know when they're supposed to do that, but I did hear about that. I don't know how that'll work with those short ass little kids, but somehow I'm sure they'll figure it out.
It's going to be awkward. You know how they made Peter Griffin shaped?
Right.
So I imagine it's going to be around the same with them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll
at the very least, Randy.
Yeah, Randy will be there.
Yeah.
For sure. And I'm thinking maybe they'll do something that they kind of did for like Morty. Because they are doing something similar to that for Bart and possibly Lisa. Like, because they are short characters, they're going to be in like some kind of contraption to make them able to fight. So I don't know for sure yet, but yeah.
Maybe they'll drop their anime styles.
For South Park? I was thinking that too, and I would gladly accept that.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if they'll do it or not, but I would get those versions in a heartbeat. But yeah.
And if they drop Mr. Mackey, he's going to be so easy to kill. No, sir, my guy.
I would like if like just his head was a back bling. I would wear that. I kind of want Towley to be a back bling.
I was just thinking.
I just don't know if they would bring Towley over to it or not.
Yeah.
It's kind of touchy because you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Terrifier. We got Art the Clown, who, we've had murderers in the game before, but like literally the back bling has a head in the garbage bag. You know what I mean? Like, so there are things where they push the line, but like, are you going to bring the towel that's constantly high? I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to have the red eyes and everything.
Probably.
He's going to be riding around on the back line. I don't know where I am.
I mean, it would be funny. It would be funny.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Or maybe like he could be a towel, like parachute. That would be kind of funny. I would also like to see Mr. Hanky come. Maybe as a
literal
back
shit.
bling. Huh?
But literal shit. You think they'll bring that in?
As a back bling, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. He is a Christmas poo, and Christmas is right around the corner.
It is.
I don't know.
Maybe he'll be the whole theme of the...
I would expect them to bring in shit before a towel that's always high.
That's fair.
Honestly. So, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I haven't heard any leaked info of any characters or what they have planned. I wish they would do the fucking goth kids, honestly. They don't do enough with the goth kids. I feel like the goth kids have been in like maybe 6 episodes total, and I want to see so much of those motherfuckers. Just having these little ass kids running around drinking nothing but coffee and smoking cigarettes is so funny to me. But
we'll see.
Or at least Goth Stan.
Or Vampire Butters.
Bro, if I could get Vampire Butters, dude, I'd be set. They would not have to bring out another character. It's the only one I would buy.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I am ungroundable.
You cannot ground that which is ungroundable.
Per se. Well, you know what it's time for?
What time is it?
Our weekly segment of Asshole of the Week. Halloween edition.
Somebody call the WWE. This man needs a job stat.
Take all their jobs.
Hell yeah. Let's get into it. We got asshole of the week. Are they an asshole? Are they not an asshole? We about to find out.
Title is, Am I the Asshole for Not Wanting to Do a Halloween Costume? Seems simple enough.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I feel that way 364 days of the year. So,
Yeah. And just the one.
I would like to be in a costume.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. There are plenty of days through the year where I would gladly dress in a costume.
If you're a superhero.
Yeah, superhero or like vampire. That's always a fun one. Fun little go-to.
Yeah.
Trying to think of others. There are others, but anyways.
We'll do a paragraph each.
Absolutely. So, to kick this thing off, 33 male. Hey, this guy's the same age as us.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I
Literal.
didn't write this.
Yeah.
Neither did you, I assume.
No.
Did you write this?
I didn't write this.
Okay, we didn't write this.
We're 33.
We are 33, though.
Yeah. 33, 33, 33.
So, I was recently asked by my coworker to dress up in a duo Halloween costume. Seems cool. Mm-hmm. Now, I never personally celebrated Halloween, so this is completely new and foreign to me. And to be honest, I don't really want to participate in it. Well, I mean, that seems fine. Like, just tell your friend you don't do Halloween. Whatever.
Right.
However, that's not the only issue. He really wants to go as the gay cowboys from Brokeback Mountain. First of all, how is that even a costume? Like, you're just
a couple cowboys.
You're just dressing up in plaid and jeans and boots and putting a cowboy hat on? Like,
buttless chaps.
No.
Come get it, boy.
Oh, my God. So he wants to be the gay cowboys from Brokeback Mountain. And yes, I guess it's hilarious. It's a hilarious idea. Mm-hmm. But I am not gay. And I am really straight.
Just gotta clarify.
Here's the
really
thing.
Straight.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I am not gay. I am really straight.
You could have left it at I'm not gay.
Right.
And
it almost seems like you're trying to convince yourself here, buddy.
Right. It's like, this is just it's just a costume, you know? When I dress up as a vampire, I'm not actually a vampire, but I don't go around telling people, hey, I'm not a vampire. I am really human.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to convince people of that. You just either are or aren't gay. And that's live your life, bro. If you're not gay, you're straight. That's automatic. Mm-hmm. You don't have to tell us that you're not gay.
Really straight.
But you are really straight.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you can be more straight than straight. You could just be straight or not. Yeah. So, you know.
That's hilarious.
There's that. But even if it is a joke, I feel as if my values are in jeopardy. And it doesn't sit right with me. So you're uncomfortable with being... This feels like it's not even about Halloween at this point. It feels like you're uncomfortable with being in a costume that is two gay guys. Mm-hmm. And you're saying it goes against your values. Is you a homophobe? You might be a homophobe, bro. You might need to take a little look inside yourself and say, is you homophobic? You might be.
But is it really homophobic if you just, maybe you support the community, but you just don't want to be represent yourself? Is that homophobic, really?
I would be a costume that's a gay guy.
Okay.
I support gay people.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be like, I can't be that costume. I'm not gay, bro. That goes against my values.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If my values are that I support gay people, I support them. It doesn't matter if this costume's a gay person.
Yeah.
That's my values are I support gay people.
Okay.
I, myself, am not gay. But this
You are really straight.
A costume.
Yeah.
This is so straight, dude. I'm fucking straight. I swear to God, I'm
See
straight.
My wife over here? I'm straight.
I'm straight. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's weird for this guy to say that his values are in jeopardy. Feels Feels like you don't support gay people like you want to say you might. You know what I'm saying?
He says, I try to be a good person. However, I know my coworker is gay. He is closeted. And he has hit me up privately multiple times, all to be rejected.
Okay. Well, this feels a little different. Now you're being hit on and being asked to be a part of a couple's costume.
Almost sounds like harassment.
Now it's harassment.
I made it very...
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, you've rejected him. It doesn't... I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any animosity, so I don't know if you've taken it as harassment. But the dude is definitely pushing things.
Yeah.
So...
He wants that ass.
You know, he might. He might.
Or he's just playing around just because he knows that he may be a homophobe. So he's like, hey, let me...
Which, honestly, if I was gay, I would do that. Because I do like to see... Not necessarily the discomfort factor, but more so like, this shouldn't bother you so much. Mm-hmm. Like if a dude hits on me, it's happened. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be disgusted. I'm just, appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I've got a wife.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I'm honored.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Same as a woman.
Yeah, there was this dude from college that hit me up recently.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I got to be honest with you. I had the biggest crush on you back in college. I was like, I'm honored, man. I really am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It does feel interesting for it to come out of the blue like that, but hey, whatever.
Oh, we ran into each other at work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's different. Yeah. I thought maybe they just like seeked you out on social media and were like, got to tell you, bro, this has been really weighing heavy.
I was like, to be honest, dude, I always thought you hated me because he always gave me that vibe. He gave me the vibe that he just couldn't stand me. And I was like, oh, well, that was closeted me. I was uncomfortable with myself.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's fair. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like, you're still in the closet, so you do have a crush. So, obviously, you're going to feel some type of way about this, and you're going to treat that person accordingly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but, seems like they're out now, so that's good.
Yeah. And to be honest, he seemed a lot more relaxed, loosened up, and a lot more friendly now that he's out.
Yeah. I think it's always nice when somebody is able to be able to feel comfortable in their own skin and not have to feel like you have to hide away from who you are. Like you are who you are, and there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, he said, I made it very clear that I do not see him in that way. I firmly told him no, and he said I was being childish, and eventually we argued. I may have called him unsavory, but I did apologize.
You apologize for calling somebody unsavory? What does that mean? Like, I know what, like, being unsavory is, but, like, that doesn't seem like something to apologize for. Like, you told him no. He said you're being childish. You guys argue. You apologize.
And how are you going to apologize? I'm guessing unsavory means unattractive in this case.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I assumed that he was just like being unsavory more so than he was unsavory. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. And the last part is he is threatening to take the matters through HR, but I don't even think I said that much. I just wanted to be left alone. Am I the asshole?
I really want to know more about what you said. Yeah. Because
we don't have that much information there.
Right. There's nothing here for that. Yeah, that's the end of it. So I would need to know that, like, because two things. Like, based on what you've given us, I mean, you could very easily just go to HR. This guy keeps hitting on you, and maybe you're saving him this because you're looking out for him. You guys seem to be actual friends, coworkers, things of that nature. But, you don't want to go to HR, even though he's continuously hitting on you and trying to make passes at you, and you continuously reject. And I don't know.
Yeah, why would he be the one that goes to HR?
Right. for him to bring up that he's going to HR, it really makes me feel like you said something that was like fucking out there.
Yeah. More than unsavory.
Yeah, like maybe you threw some slurs around or something and like really thought you were telling him off or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you had a case,
and
now he has escalated to the point where he's gonna go. Because up to this point, with the information given, I don't see anything for him to have for HR.
Yeah.
Which means there's got to be something that we're not being told here.
Yeah. Or else he would have been told off in the comments, and he knows that.
You want to not be the asshole, even if you're asking if you are the asshole.
Yeah.
Sounds like you might be the asshole. Honestly, I would say you guys are both assholes, though. Because by no means can I tell anybody when they should or shouldn't feel comfortable enough to come out of the closet. But if you are in the closet and you're secretly making passes at your friends just to test the waters, maybe they're interested, maybe they're in the closet too, you guys can have a little connection, that's fine. Mm-hmm. You know, but you throw it out there. Once you get rejected, you just leave it at that. Now, this guy could be lying, and maybe you're so adamant about being straight that let's say that this
really
scenario is really straight.
Yeah.
Maybe this scenario played out, right? The other fella hits him up. He says, hey, you want to meet in the bathroom? And he says, you know what?
Or the tent in this case.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe they finally role-played the Cowboys. So they meet in the tent. And they say, okay, maybe. We'll stay warm for the night. And then the guy regrets it. And he says, dang, am I gay now? Am I in the closet? Am I doing, starts running through all of these questions. And now he's really adamant on being really, really straight and being in a costume of a man that happens to be gay goes against his values. Maybe they did some things and he regrets it. Mm-hmm. And now the other guy's going to be like, look, now you're talking all this shit, bro. I'm going to HR. Because I thought we had something. You led me on. I bet that's what's happening here. But he can't admit that because he's in the closet.
Yeah.
I think you guys, more so you, though, might be assholes here.
It sounds like it would be a good buddy comedy.
Yeah, I would watch this. If we could get more of a comedic twist on this, yeah, I think this would be good because I can't make any assumptions about anybody. We don't have a lot of info to go off of. But I'm really getting the vibe that they're both in the closet. And one is just further back in the closet behind the coats than the other one is. The other one's at the door. This one's behind the jackets.
On the cusp.
Yeah. And he's like, And the other one's like way back there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not in the closet.
Yeah, he's so far back there that he's convinced himself he's not in there at all because he's really straight.
Tom Cruise, we need you to come out of the closet.
That was a good episode. But, yeah, so, I don't know. There's potential here for you both to be assholes. I would say you are for sure, because it seems really easy for you to toss on a pair of jeans and a plaid shirt and tell your buddy you are in the costume with him. If you guys are friends, why would that be so difficult? Now your friend is hitting on you and you're rejecting him. It's an asshole move for him to continue. But there's a part of me that feels like you might be leading it on. Because what happened in this argument that he feels that he has everything he needs to go to HR and you didn't when you were supposedly being hit on so much and constantly rejecting him so often. I don't know.
A lot of people in the comments don't seem to really have that much to it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. First comment says, this is about a lot more than just a Halloween costume. At this point, you should be going to HR before he does first and control the narrative. His behavior is completely inappropriate and should be addressed. Not the asshole.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people are looking far enough into this.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have enough information here.
Yeah, I think the poster is leaving out info.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just not putting enough together where he was hitting on you so much, you rejected so much, and if you were already made to feel uncomfortable, you would go to HR.
Mm-hmm.
But we continue on, and then you guys get into an argument because you don't want to do this costume with him. You say some things. You say you may have called him unsavory, but apologized for it. Mm-hmm. And now he's going to HR. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Right. And then another not the asshole. You shouldn't be forced to do something that you don't want to. Just tell him no and stand on it, which is fair. Regardless, from the jump of this, if you didn't want to do the costume, you can just say no, and it is what it is. If your friend gets upset about it, so be it. But like all things aside here, still feels like you might be an asshole. So, you know, what's this last one say? I don't know. Probably more importantly, get to HR first. See, so many people are trying to control the narrative on this whole situation, and y'all don't even know what he said. What is the other guy going to HR with? That's the problem here.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel realistic that he just called him unsavory and he got so upset.
Right, because what would HR do about that? Yeah. He called me unsavory. Okay. Cool. Well, you know what I mean? Like, there's more to it. Why did he all of a sudden... He won't be in the fucking costume with me. He won't do duo costumes with me. And, like, these are not HR things. Where's the shit that he's going to HR with? What is he going to tell them? That's what I need to know here.
We need more.
We need more. Okay, so that person there...
I don't think this guy read it properly, though.
No, because...
He's assuming that the poster is the closeted gay. Which he might be.
Which, kind of feeling like he is, since he's so adamant on being really straight. Yeah, I've just always felt like if you have to try that hard to convince people that you're straight, you might not be. Because why? Why does it matter so much that people think you are or aren't?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so asshole? Yeah, probably. About the costume specifically? No, you don't have to do costumes. This could have easily all been avoided. This whole thing doesn't even have to be a post. If you just tell your friend, hey, I don't do Halloween. I don't dress up. Yeah. I don't do that. That's not for me. Thanks, though. I appreciate the thought. And guess what? You wouldn't be the asshole there. Mm-hmm. As far as the costume, which is technically what you asked about, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
But as far as the rest of it, though,
I feel like we're leaning toward
adamant you are about being super straight, and your friend is the one that's always hitting on you, and
you're kind of being shady right now, not giving us enough information.
Yeah, you're not telling us anything about what he has locked and loaded for HR.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you said to him. So all I can really assume is that you might have called him some slurs and shit. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, that'll make you the asshole real quick. There it is.
You got the asshole stamp.
Boom.
Or you got stamped in the asshole.
Boom. All right. Well, that is everything. Do you have anything else?
I am a construction worker.
I'm Superman. Other than that, guys, follow us on TikTok. Follow us on here on YouTube, on Spotify. Leave comments, subscribe, share with your friends. All of these things help push us out to other people. I know you think probably that it wouldn't, but it does. If you share this, if you like this, comment on this, show that you're engaging with us. It helps us more than you will ever know.
So much.
And, give us a follow on our personal socials and keep up with us over there as well. And trying to think what else we have. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
If you celebrate it. If you don't, happy Friday. Either way, it's something to celebrate. It's the end of the week. So get out there. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great time. Do all the things that you want to do. Follow your dreams. Live your life to the fullest. I'm trying to think of other motivational things I can say. Nope, that's it.
Bob is only my middle name. My first name is Peter, for I am a pumpkin eater. Will you be my pumpkin?
What if your middle name was Peter?
What if your middle name was Roger?
Well, it's not. It's my first name.
Sure is.
All in all.
That was Awk Awe.
And so it was.
Goodbye,
my friends.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!